international illegal wildlife trade is said to be the fourth largest illegal global trade. The fourth largest. So you can imagine the magnitude, how much money is involved in this.
To welcome you as the delegates of the African Forestry Wildlife Commission, as well member countries, as well as observers. The great news is that since the 21st African Forestry Wildlife Commission that was held in Dakar, Senegal in June 2018, our commission has grown with 3 member countries, new member countries, which are Eritrea, Somalia, and South Sudan.
We are doing this 22nd commission as 2 very important decades of the UN that all of your countries voted are starting. First one is the UN Decade on Ecosystem Restoration, which is 2021-2030, which will provide us with enormous opportunity for raising the profile of the importance of ecosystem restoration. We are, as FAO, we are going to lead this decade with the government, but along also with the United Nations Environment Program, our sister agency, more specialized on these issues. Working for the restoration of the ecosystems and the forestry, working for containing the advancement of dry lands, of desertification is not work if we don't work with the communities, for the communities. Because at the end of the story, the communities that live in the forestry, in dry lands, along with the challenge that we have today.
International illegal wildlife trade is said to be the 4th largest illegal global trade. The 4th largest. So you can imagine the magnitude, how much money is involved in this. And then this is a significant threat to many of our species, both fauna and flora. If you take this chart here, 41 African countries, you can see here the losses. In terms of you have 1.3 million live animals and plants are involved, 1.5 million skins, including pangolin and others, and 2,000 tons of bushmeat. And then this has led to a nearly 70% decline of our elephant population since 1971.
So I wanted to let you know that this task force of the United Nations is finalizing the production of a massive open online course. And this course will explain what is exactly the illicit harvest and trade of forest products and wildlife, what are the causes, how are they created, how we can combat them, how we can make sure that people understand it, because if we understand, we can fight it. Sometimes people don't see the importance of, here, it was just an elephant, we just took the ivory or whatever. It's not important. It is important. One elephant is important. So if we know what goes on, if we know the consequences, human beings, they tend not to try to do illegal things.
You can see on average we're losing about 30,000 hectares per annum. There's the figure there, on an annual basis. That translates into about 11% of our volume that we sustainably produce every year just gets lost to fires, pests and diseases primarily. And then you will remember my earlier on slide, we've got a 5 times multiplier. So if we're losing about R1 billion in roundwood to fire, pests and diseases a year, that's about R5 billion in processed forest products that don't get manufactured because the feedstock isn't there. Oops, sorry, jumped one ahead. Now the good news is you can see that blue line tells you the area under plantations in South Africa, and you can see very clearly there from about 2008 that has slowly declined with the introduction of the National Water Act and extremely difficult licensing conditions.